Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel and welcome to a very late edition of my comic book pickups for the week of January 31st, 2024. I also have my pickups from last week as well and some back issues. So to get us started from the books from this past Wednesday, January 31st, here from Marvel Comics is issue number 2 of Avengers Twilight. Really great Iron Man cover art on this book there. Next up, part of the Sabretooth War, we have a tie-in to the Fall of X. Here is Wolverine, issue number 42. Of course, Sabretooth happy to hunt down Logan on his birthday. So. Next up, from Philip Kennedy Johnson, here is Incredible Hulk, issue number 8. Been such a cool series so far. Marvel's really doing some cool stuff with Hulk lately. Here's a book I'm really excited about. This is Dead X-Men, part of the Fall of House of X tie-in. This is written by Steve Fox, really, really good X-Men writer. So expect awesome stuff from this. Next up, we have a Marvel Voices Legends number 1. And here is something I'm really, really excited about. This is Miguel O'Hare Spider-Man 2099, issue number 5, the final of the weekly 5-part miniseries. Of course, introducing Dr. Ted Sallis 2099, Man-Thing 2099. So, super cool. There's a cool techno-organic Man-Thing, a different take on Man-Thing. Really, really, really excited about this one. Here is Carnage, issue number 3. Got Spider-Boy, issue number 3 as well. Here is a great cover for Avengers Inc. issue number 5. Of course, a Wolverine Infinity Gauntlet homage there. Really, really awesome. Love that cover. And over to Image, here's World Tree, issue number 7. We all know that I love this book. It's so good. Also got Philadelphia, issue number 33 here. A Savage Dragon cover. Interesting. Here's Local Man, a really, really good book from Tim Seeley, issue number 9, right? Yes, issue number 9. And then this is the only new book I've read so far. It was so good, as I'm sure you can expect. Issue number 1 was amazing, but here's issue number 2 of Duke. Such a good series. So good. Here's issue number 10 of Dark Ride, also written by Joshua Williamson. Here's a new number 1. This is Moon Man number 1. This is a Kid Cudi co-written project, so check it out and see how it goes. I flipped it open. There was a lot of dialogue, so I didn't end up reading it, but here is issue number 6 of Sirens of the City. It's from Boom Studios. And next up from Boom Studios, we've got part of the Darkest Hour. Here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 116. Great White Ranger cover there. Here is Power Rangers Unlimited number 1. And then another book that I'm really stoked about. This is from Dynamite Comics, part of the Disney line. We're doing Disney's Lilo and Stitch from Greg Pak here. So really fun. I guess I accidentally picked up 2 covers for that. So there's the other cover. From Sumerian, here is American Psycho issue number 3. Over to DC Comics, got Batman Off-World issue number 3. It's been a really, really cool series by Jason Aaron so far. From Blood Moon Comics, here is Eddie, You Are What Eats You, number 1. Blood Moon puts out some really cool stuff, so if you haven't checked out their output, make sure you check that out. They're a really great indie publisher that kind of focuses on like horror stuff, but it's really good. Here from American Mythology Press is Al Capone, Vampire, issue number 4. Homage cover there to here from Blood Moon Comics, sorry, I guess I mixed them up, is Savage Pulp issue number 1. And then here's a book that I'm not too sure about. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's from Mad Cave, and it's called Deer Editor. It's got this, you know, man deer on the cover here. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. It looks fun. Here is a book that has been amazing so far. This is from Massive in association with Kingwood. This is issue number 5 of Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, and it is just so good. If you have not checked this out, I highly suggest you check it out. It's really good. Really fun book. Here from Tokyo Pop is issue number 5 of Resident Evil Infinite Darkness at the Beginning. That's a title. And then rounding us off from this week is Oni Press's new number 1, Jill and the Killers number 1. Heard some really good stuff about this one. Can't wait to check that out as well. We'll go into some back issues, and then I'll show my stuff from last week as well if you want to stick around for that. If not, understood. I got this in the mail this past week from Scotty Young. It's a Scotty Young variant to Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the new volume of Ultimate Spider-Man. So there's the Scotty Young variant for that. I picked up some Twilight Zone books, so kind of really stoked about these. Twilight Zone, they're like old Gold Key stuff. They don't really number, so I don't know what issue numbers they are, but this is from 64. Really fun. Love the Twilight Zone. I did like a bonus episode of my podcast where I covered a Bruce Jones written Twilight Zone comic from Now Comics. That was a lot of fun. This one is, I don't know, it says 78 written on the bag there, but I'm not too sure what year that's from, but there's that one. This one also from 1964. Nice Gold Key 12-cent comic. Dudes climbing the mountain or whatever, and there's aliens, and I'm sure it's a lot of fun. Here is another one. Not too sure of the year on this one. Another 12-cent Gold Key. And next up we have another 12-cent Gold Key. This one, Strange Reflections in a Shop Window Foretell Frightening Events That Come True. That's pretty terrifying. And here is one from, it says 1975. So 25-cent cover. Love the cover on this one too. This is, I'm not too sure of the year. I mean, it's got to be around the same time. It's like a time travel one. Got dinosaurs, got the Sphinx, got all kind of stuff. Really cool. Looks like a lot of fun. Here is a war one. If you remember all those war Twilight Zones. This is from 1969. And here is another, not too sure of the year. It's a 35-center though. Wow, it's gone up a lot in price. So pull out your wallet for that one. Here's another one of the Now ones. I think this one was just like a one-shot Now Comics Twilight Zone book. But it's got Neil Adams art. So, but it's a thick boy. So there's a lot of content in that one. I got this in the mail as well. I didn't order this, but it just came with an order that I did order. So it's Spider-Boy number 2 with a variant cover. Like a video game variant of some sort. Here from Celebrity Comics is Madonna versus Marilyn. Always love those kinds of things. They're super interesting. From Innovation, here is Dark Shadows. Book 1, number 1. As you can tell, I love licensed stuff. This is from Blackthorn Publishing. This is number 1. This is Rambo 3, a special collector's edition. And we've got Aliens, Music of the Spears, issue number 3. I don't know. I think I just liked the cover on that one. Got the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Here is another Innovation book. This is, there's a couple of these. Beauty and the Beast, number 1. If you remember that weird show that used to play on like the Sci-Fi Channel when I was a kid. I don't know. And here's issue number 2 as well. And Grabbed another issue of Static, the B cover. I picked this up in a dollar bin, so I have a couple of copies, but I found it in a dollar bin, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. So the Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, but it's kind of hot right now. I mean, it's not super expensive, but you know, $20, $30. Picked it up for $1, I'll take it. Here's the amazing cover of X-Men 205. Always got to showcase that whenever you can. Anytime I see a copy, I pick it up. And then the first Mr. Sinister as well, X-Men Uncanny 221. Picked up a copy, why the hell not? And then my books from last week. And I think this one is actually 3 weeks ago at this point. But this is chapter 1 of Bruce Dickinson's The Mandrake Project. I don't know anything about this book other than I picked it up. But it comes with this certificate of authenticity. I don't know what we're authenticating, but it's there. Here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 147. That great Kevin Eastman cover. Here's what we did on the podcast, our last review episode. It was Saturday Morning Adventures, Dungeons and Dragons from IDW. Spoiler alert, we didn't really like it that much, to tell you the truth. But if you want to check out that episode, that's up. From DC Comics, here is The Penguin, issue number 6. And also from DC, Amazon Attack, issue number 4. Rotten to the core. Here is Detective Comics, issue number 1081. Wow, it seems like just yesterday 1000 came out. Here is Power Girl, I don't know, number 5. I was like, I don't know if this is a special or what. I didn't even realize there was an ongoing Power Girl. I guess I'm getting it. I guess it's in my pool. Here's Harley Quinn, issue number 36. This is probably the the largest amount of DC books I've picked up in a very long time. So there's that. Over to Marvel Comics, here is The Punisher, issue number 3. There's the dogs. Here is Power Pack Into the Storm, number 1. Got Superior Spider-Man, issue number 3, with this great Wolverine homage cover. Here is Spider-Woman Gang War, again written by Steve Fox, really great writer over at Marvel. Check him out. Got Miguel O'Hare, Spider-Man 2099, issue number 4, with Terror Inc. 2099. Lots and lots of fun. Here is Star Wars Thrawn Alliances, number 1, with this variant cover. Also got Gods, issue number 4, the Living Tribunal cover. You don't see those too often. Here is Daredevil Black Armor, issue number 3, with the Kevin Eastman cover. Got Immortal Thor, issue number 6. And The Resurrection of Magneto, number 1, part of the Fall of the House of X tie-in. Resurrecting back Magneto. Here's a great one, number 1 of Ghost Machine. Introducing Ghost Machine, introducing Dire Wolf. This is the Dire Wolf cover. It's really cool. Here is Spawn 349. Got James Tynion and Martin Simmons, Universal Monsters, Dracula Book 4. And then, speaking of James Tynion, here is issue number 3 of The Deviant. A horrifying book. And that's the stuff I picked up. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you can, please like, subscribe, leave comment, all that YouTube stuff that you do. Also, I do a podcast every single week, sometimes multiple times a week. It's called All New, All Different, #1 Comics Podcast. I just uploaded an episode just a few moments ago where I talked to Jeremy Holt, the writer of the new up-and-coming Marvel series, What If Wolverine. Jeremy also wrote Made in Korea back in 2021 for Image Comics. and skip to the end. Really, really cool book that I won't say anything about other than make sure you check that out. But yeah, check it out. It's called All New, All Different #1 Comics Podcast. Got bonus episodes up under We Read a Comic, and on the most current episode, we went over 2002's, what's the name of the book? 30 Days of Night, #1. So make sure you guys check that out if you can. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.